everybody out there. I am back and I am your host. It's Jessica Koch, and this is Profound Professionals. We are the interview series that has been coming to you for 9 years now. We bring you industry experts from all over the world. They help you improve your personal life and grow your business. Today we have ChewHoong, and she is amazing. She is going to help you attract clients. She's known as the client attraction maven, and she is helping you be a magnet to attract your ideal clients, collaborators with no stressful hustling required. So get rid of the hustle, get into the heart, get your collaborators, get your vision and your message out there, and be a magnet and attract people. How do you do it? Well, you get to meet ChewHoong and reach out to her and talk to her. Now let's hear all about her story and journey. Welcome.
Hi, thank you, Jessica. As talk about it, right? How do you attract your ideal collaborators and all that? I attracted Jessica. I knew she's been part of Belusa, but I also know how. It's like before you know it, blink. She's already filled the calendar, and I would say, I know I'll get her soon. And I use my little, magic that I do myself, and ta-da! Guess what? So very thankful.
Well, tell us, how did this become your life journey, supporting clients so that they can attract and pull people in with ease and no hustle required? How did that become your journey?
Well, okay, we'll talk about a journey, but let's talk about what I want. You
Okay.
know what you
What do you
want,
want?
then that supports it. And for me, in entrepreneurship, I find that, oh my gosh, I thought I was supposed to not to be like work, right? All the hustle and 40, 50, 50, 60 hours of work. And I realized that that's what I'm doing. It was consuming me. And so I don't have a life. And so I've become very intentional in saying that, darn it, people out there, there's plenty of evidences, Jessica included, you hear her stories. Oh my gosh, how does she do what she's doing? Is that, you know, the lifestyle business. I really pondered on that. What is it for me, lifestyle business? And I know there's a part of me is very lazy. I say, I like to hack things. I say, okay, that's my core genius. Okay, this is the system. What can I do to sort of simplify it? I love the KISS principle, right? Keep it simple, sweetheart. And from that place, then I sort of when you desire something and you put it out there, there's a part of your brain I'm going to talk about that helps you get what you want. Isn't it powerful that
Mhm.
you actually do that? And that comes from like, conscious mind, you figure, I just told you, attention to what I want. And then there's a goal setter. And then it's unconscious mind, there's your goal getter. Think about that. And
Mhm.
imagine you have a folder in your goal in your brain that is like, business that is, delicious, enjoyable, doing what I love. And then I put my intentions in there. And then I say, okay, go help me do it. And then to support that, you got to be in alignment. You got to be in integrity,
Mhm.
especially integrity when no one's watching. That's the key thing. And I wasn't. And that was that was stuck in procrastination for decades because I wasn't integrity. I
Mhm.
have my big why, but my business wasn't doing well. And I said, what the heck? And then I heard Tony Robbins say this, his booming voice, right? Saying that, business success, two things. One is business tactics, strategies, and the other is psychology. And they say, well, and then he said, what percentage is related to one of these? For 20%. 20%, oh, I guess maybe psychology. She said, nope, it's 20% is business tactics. So for all of us to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, things are not working. You have to reflect. 80% is internal.
Mhm.
And I knew it was big, but 80% or more, I should know because I spent decades in procrastination, perfectionism, getting ready to get ready to get ready. And then what it came down to was the root cause. You got to go there. What
So
is
when
happening?
people are feeling like they're just not where they want to be yet, or they're not in love with their business anymore because it's all consuming, and they're just tired and worn out, they should come find you and work with you. Yeah. How are you serving them? Is it group? Is it one-on-one? Is it courses? How are you working with your clients?
I'm doing with the one-on-ones and groups. And, for me, I love connecting with people and the people I serve, which is 45 plus and over, right? There is an element they got to be able to see me to really get to know who I am, right? And we hope to love me as I love them because they're my people to serve. And with these people, it's about, they come into entrepreneurship. They have all this, they did amazing well in corporate life, right? Leaders and all that stuff. And they come to corporate world because they have to have so many different hats on.
Mm-hmm.
And so what do you focus on? And this is why I always, for me, it's about, okay, where are you on your journey of entrepreneurship? And then we get you out of what we call the SOS, shining object syndrome, because there's a lot of things to do, right?
Yeah.
AI, talk about AI. Is like, my mind boggles over that. And what I do is that to help them, okay, you're on this power journey. These are what focus on. All right. No more squirreling around. Stay on this North Star. And then they see results. And I have this genius to be able to break big chunks of information into tiny bite size. So it's consumable because everything, if you don't do that, when you're stuck and overwhelmed and you're totally out of your comfort zone, when you're out of comfort zone, it's like, oh, right. You don't do anything.
And if they're feeling that way, how can they start their journey with you? How can they get to know you? Where can they find you? What's their first step with you?
Yeah, the first step is come and have be the client magnet call with me. And during that time, I promise you, the first call is all about knowing about you, where you start, giving you some good ideas to start on. And then if you find that we are compatible, because has to be a matching match, not just on your part, but on my part too, then we'll schedule the next call where we'll then say, okay, based on what we call, then let's see how I can support you. So we want to be there first for you, right? So that you experience what it's like. And then to the next one, then we'll see where that takes us.
Is that first call free or is that?
Oh, yes, these two calls are complimentary.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and it's a comment. I always want to say the value because, hey, free.
Of course, there's definitely value for sure.
Valuable hours, at least $300 value. So
that's absolutely right. Can you tell us how they would find you to set that first call up?
Yes, they can definitely email me. And I'm transitioning. So right now I'm going to give you, say, chewhoong.k@gmail.com. However, it's all these things that's part of life, as I'm moving to a whole new platform. We all figuring all those techie things out. But anyways, getting done. And Jessica, I'm sure in your notes and all that, we'll put that information there for you.
Absolutely, we sure will. I just like to mention the best way to reach her. So it sounds like email is the thing, and you can find that in the comments in the description below our show today. So give us a tip, something that will improve someone's life today. Give us a tip.
Yeah, the first thing is that, we talk about being a business. There are few things you want to pay attention to. One of them is, about your time, right? Now, I always say, if you don't know this, you better figure out what your billable hour is. If you're at work, you know what it is, right? Why aren't you doing that in entrepreneur? It's so shocking when I've asked. So know what it's worth. Let's say $200 an hour. So you protect your time in a precious way. For the people who I call it, you're the queen of a kingdom or the king of a kingdom. Who do you want in a court? So there's the people who love you, who want to work with you. You pay attention to these people. You serve them beautifully well. And so it's your efforts. Then you have that. Then the next thing is, pay attention to business piece, the money piece. Some of us say, I don't want to deal with that, but you got to. All right. I put myself at procrastinating. I was near to bankruptcy. I'm looking and say, oh, OMG, what did I do? It's one of my shoulda, coulda, bad regrets. But I learned from that. And I'm back here. So, it's finally possible. And then the third thing that your energy. The energy, not just from energy physically, but how you present yourself. You saw how Jessica came out, wow, feel good, right? And right, basically shining from inside out. So that when you go into a networking virtual in person, there are a lot of strangers there, right? There's some people you feel that you're so gravitated to. Some people, I think I better stay away. And it's because of this internal energy. And this is the piece I really help my people to come. You can write the best copy to write whatever, however, energetically, it's like going into a meeting and you have this backpack full of rocks of worries, doubts, I'm not good enough, and then you say, hey, I'm this one, people are going to feel, it's not what you say that people pay attention. It's like a tiny percent. It's more of your energy. Are you confident? Are you like, so happy, right? So my big tip is actually rather than do, it's the concept of you do and then you have and you be. Like I do a lot of this, networking, and then I have my clients and then I'll be happy. So it's like you're pursuing joy and happiness like down the road. I flip it, be. Be, what do you choose to be? If you choose to be happy, you're going to do the things that resonate and aligned with it, that comes from the heart. And then you'll have, then have the results you want to have.
Okay, you gave a very long tip. So
I know, right?
what's the short story of the tip? Like what's the short story?
Right. The short story is that choose when you wake up, not to do, but to be.
Okay.
What do you choose to be? So
be joyful, be grateful, believe, know what you want, believe it's coming, and expect it, allow and expect it. So
yeah,
not from a place of worry, but a place of gratitude.
Right.
I think that's a wonderful, wonderful tip. Okay. How about a nonprofit cause you care about, something close to your heart?
Yeah, for me, it's about impact and legacy at this stage. And, I always think, and one things I want to do is to help, young people, right? And so there is one, I'm in the Boston area, I have a group called More Than Words. And it's a group that support to empowers people young people who have gone through the system involved, either themselves or family and all that, to now be able to take charge of their lives. And they do it by taking charge of a business. So
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a wonderful cause. And it's one I've never heard of it. Say it again, the name of it.
Yeah, the name is called More Than Words.
More Than Words. And what area is it in?
It's in Waltham, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. I love that. If you don't have an organization like that near you, reach out to them and maybe you can get something going or started, or maybe you can give time, treasure, or talent and support them in some way. What an amazing cause. That's why we talk about the causes. We want to inspire someone. We want to spread some awareness, and we want to do something wonderful in the world, even with just our little podcast, right? Okay. How about a book that inspired your personal life or helped you grow your business?
Yeah, for me, it's like, the book that has less words and all that becomes, and I love this one. It's John Maxwell. John Maxwell is, a leader's leader, talk about leadership.
Yeah.
And talk about the power of significance.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. And there's lots of little tips. And the most important thing about is that, you wake up, you're happy. And if you live a purposeful, intentional living, then, if that brings you joy, and many of you are doing it, your big why, right? What's your big why? Because when you're down, the big why is the one that sustains you. And that's what happened for me. When I was done, I was in depression, or I didn't want to wake up, and I was saying, okay, why am I doing this? And my big why is that, helping people live the most fulfilled life, have the most fun, and be wealthy while you're doing what you love, right?
Wealthy is good. Wealthy is very good. For me, I was just talking with another guest about the process of going 7 levels deep with your why. Sometimes you think your why is here, but maybe it's not stronger or powerful enough. You have to dig really deep to your why. The why that moves you to tears of joy. That's the why that will get you out of bed on those days that are very hard. So
yeah, and I have a process. My clients to say that whatever they say why. And you say the next thing, why? And I say, well, for what purpose? For what purpose? And then you come to what we call the bottom, where you start repeating things, and then that's really the true.
That's the real stuff down there. That's
yeah.
Good stuff. Hey, how about books that you've got coming? You've got something coming.
I know, right? Another wonderful, I call my manifestation. I have this list. It's like what I desire, what I love to see happen. And it's going to be, I'll be with some other authors together, and we're coming, and it's a book called Genius Unleashed.
Woo! I like some Genius Unleashed. We want that genius running wild.
Yes, you all have a core genius. Some of them we haven't claimed it. So you got to claim that what you're powerful about. And
have you read Gene Keys, that book, Gene Keys, that talks about we all do have a really special genius.
Yeah.
I love that book. So what's your chapter about?
My chapter is about, we all have we have our core genius, and we have also innate superpowers that all of us can tap into. That's them. And my gift is about one of them. To me, it's the most priceless ones that, that you want to pay attention to. And it's the, like, here's a reality. Here's your big goal. How do you time collapse it rather than say, oh my God, I could take 10 years or 5 years? And, oh, I might not live that long. So what to do? And so this little 2.5 minute audio is to put you in that, how we call high vibration frequency. So you shine, you become like the rise of the 5G. So you're like, so powerful that you like, you can't help but magnify that and impact. And it's not just in United States, but globally, right? That 5G, then people will just be drawn to you because you shine from the inside out. And the nice thing about this audio is that you can do it while you're driving, when you're walking, when you're dancing, thinking, of the activity you're going into. I do this every time, even before coming into this event, before going networking. I have 2 intentions: find my ideal clients, have my client ideal collaborators be attracted to me. I will go in there, share what I have, and people literally say, hey, I want you on my podcast. Hey, I want you to be on my summit. Hey, I want to talk to you. I'm like, wow, isn't it the best way to become the magnet? No hassle.
That is wonderful. It's been so fun having you on the show today. Thank you so much for being with me. You are a wonderful guest.
Thank you so much, Jessica, for what you're doing, and the impact and having the platform for people to say, wow. One thing is that you want to stay in community. Stay in community of the people that can help you shine, that support you. Whatever your story you're telling, they will be there for you. However, they will also say, okay, what do you want instead? What do you want to do? Because we're not the people. If you want to just I don't think we're the people for you. However, if you have to do something, beyond that, I think this is where, we're here for you. Yeah,
for sure. And if you're out there thinking, wait, I've written books, I can improve someone's personal life, I could grow their business, I'm as fabulous as this amazing, beautiful guest, I want to be on this show, well, reach out to me and my team and we'll get you booked on Profound Professionals as the next featured podcast guest. But until the next one, and right before we say goodbye today, I would love for you to share with us a final thought, some inspiration or information as we go today. What do you have for us?
And my 3 C's: be very clear of why you're in business, the deep why. And then you have to have commitment. And I'll tell you in a very tangible way, 0 to 10, give me the number. If your number is not between 7 to 10 and it's below that and you still want business, get support to really understand, because there's hidden things that needs to be taken care on the internal side. Okay.
That's
and then the third one is courage. Yeah, get the courage to get up to be with the clients, courage to say, I'm not happy, courage to say, to tell someone that, SOS, I need help. That's part of being courageous too.
That's right. Have courage. Be a brave lion. I have loved having you on the show. This has been a great one. I am your host, Jessica Koch. This has been Profound Professionals. And until the next one, be kind to yourself out there and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.